Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you're new or if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Also, please like and comment, share. I love all the comments. Thank you so much. I know that without you all, there wouldn't be a channel. I am very grateful for all my viewers, all my subscribers. Big hug. I love you, love you, love you all. I love you all. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm an author. I'm writing a series. It's called Perception. The Two Yet One, book 1 here. And I've read this book aloud live on Facebook, and then I uploaded those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy. Book 2 is already published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, whether it's to purchase or to watch my videos of me reading book 1 aloud. See if you like the story. All right, so a quick explanation of what we're doing here. This is the Mother Speaks Tarot. The channel created for the sacred feminine energy. She asked me basically to create this channel. She even gave me the name because she has been downplayed and ignored for thousands of years. Like I've been saying, I didn't even know she existed till I was in my 20s. But I was very close to God, in that time. So since this is the Mother Speaks Tarot, we celebrated the Mother energy all last month, which was Mother's Day here in America. To celebrate, we did that by receiving our messages each week from different Mother energies. The first week was Mother Mary, second was Isis, the third was Mother Earth, and then the fourth was the Divine Mother. Okay, so we're doing the same thing this month because it was Father's Day, and like I said, I've always loved God the Father, the Lord, all of that. So we are celebrating the Divine Masculine this month. We got our messages from Master Jesus the first week, the second week from Thoth, and last week from Father Nature, and now this week from the Divine Masculine, the universal energy of him. So what I have over here is my Emperor card from my Thoth deck. Now this reminds me very much of King David. And King David reminds me very much of God, the Lord. And this also then reminds me of Allah. So for me, this is, all of those. And up here, I'm not going to remove him because I don't want him to fall, but this is Lord Shiva. Now last month I had Lady Durga up here, Goddess Durga. And now she is the warrior form of Lord Shiva's wife, Parvati. Okay, so he is the masculine side of the Divine Father in the Hindu pantheon. And Shiva and Parvati have a son, and this is Lord Ganesha. I have been very close with Ganesha for many years now. He's very benevolent and sweet and kind. His stones are rose quartz and clear quartz, so I have them set up over here for him. Also, you may notice that I have this American flag and this new placemat and my star tablecloth that I had at the beginning of my channel last year. It's going to be 4th of July this weekend here in the United States, and so this is my way of also celebrating what freedom we have left. Okay, so the tarot deck that I'm going to be using today is the A.E. Waite Tarot. It's it's a general deck. The box looks like the universe, so I chose this one. If I need to clarify, I'll be using my little Rider tarot deck that I have here. And I've been saying that I invested in some new decks specifically because all my decks were so feminine, and Father Month was coming. So I ordered this deck and I'm so happy with it. The Whispers of Lord Ganesha by Angela Hartfield. The artistry in here is so beautiful. The colors, the pictures are just so rich and lovely. So I'm going to choose, not choose, but I'll get at least one card, and I'll be reading that from the little book as well. Okay. So as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will and major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. And that is the plan that you made for your life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded within your soul. Now, our free will makes it possible for us to lower in vibration in a lifetime, but if we can manage to rise in vibration lifetime after lifetime, we get to a place where we are what is called enlightened, like Jesus, like Isis, like Thoth, like Buddha. And we know that they can affect a great deal of positive change in our world. So when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's kind of like looking at your fate or your fortune, but not really, though, because of the free will. Free will can change a great deal. Now, there are times when we cannot affect what is going on in our lives. No matter how much we try, we can't stop something from happening, or we can't make something happen. Well, those times we wrote them that way, and those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. All right, so let's get started. Right here. At the heart of everything, we have Wands energy. This is fire energy. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Two of Wands is a card of choice, of a very difficult choice. But when it's in the reverse, this can be a couple of things. Strong differences of opinion, or it could be that something surprised you. Okay. Something surprised you that either caused wonder or fear. Okay, but it definitely is pulling up some sort of emotion in you. Okay. Now, amazingly enough, the energy that you have crossing this Two of Wands is the Ace of Wands. So 1 and 2 here. So now this is always a new beginning. Every single ace is some sort of new beginning. This can be a child. So if you were surprised that you were pregnant or something, there you go. But this is this can also be new ideas. Okay. So it could be that if this is a strong difference of opinions, it's because of someone's new ideas. But this is a new beginning. Every new beginning is an opportunity. This can be about your job or your spirit journey, your spiritual journey, because fire represents career. It represents, what you do during the day. If you don't have a job and you're retired, it's say you volunteer, it's that. Or if you're an artist and you're starting a new project, it's that. Okay. This can be somebody coming to you saying, hey, let's partner up. And this is this new opportunity, but you're just like, I don't think that's going to work, maybe. Okay. So there's differences of opinion going on about this new creation. Okay. This is all about creation, this fire energy. So you may be either surprised by this new beginning, and you're either feeling like maybe wonder or something, or you can be feeling, like fear. But this is definitely some sort of creation, all right? And so this choice between which way you guys are going to go, whether this is, you arguing with someone else, or possibly even with yourself. Okay, you still haven't figured out which way you're going to go. Now, when the Two of Wands is like this, because this is basically a card of choice, but a kind of a choice between extremes. You'll see that this is bolted to the wall, which is going to keep him there, and this one is not, and he's holding the world in his hands, and he's looking out to sea. So it's like this one could keep him where he is, and this choice takes him out into the world. So it's like a choice between extremes. And so I feel like you're still talking about it. You're still thinking about it. But here's why I think that you may have been surprised, because you manifested this. maybe this is the first time you ever manifested anything. Maybe you didn't think that it would work if you tried to manifest this. Wow, this magician is really glowing. You can really see his aura, and the card is made that way. You see that? The card is made to see him glow, but it's really sticking out to me. So I think what it's saying is you're more powerful of a manifester than you thought you were. Okay? Yeah, you totally manifested this. This is the number one. This can also be a card of Aries, which is a fire energy too. This is also a card of Mercury, which rules Gemini, so it can be air as well. But so we've got this whole mixture of fire and water that's being fire and air that's being pointed out to me. But yeah, pretty much you used your magic wand here. Look at that. You made your own opportunity. Normally, when you see a hand coming out of a cloud like this, this is an opportunity, this is a gift from the divine. That's what it represents. But when I hold this like this, it's like, nope. Aquarius manifested this themselves because you're a powerful magician and you didn't know it. You have everything that you need to manifest. You've got earth, air, fire. Where's his wand? It's a really skinny. Oh, on this one, it's not a skinny one. There's his wand right there. So you've got the earth, air, swords, fire, wand, and water, and spirit. It's all around you. You're glowing. You're a wizard. So you manifest this and you're like, what? Whoa. All right. And I kind of feel like you didn't have to work very hard for it. This is the card of learning something new and also working really hard. So this came natural to you. You didn't have to learn it, and you didn't have to work very hard. And I think that's why you're surprised. You know, even the pardon me, even the difference of opinion aspect of the reversal of the Two of Wands speaks to this element of surprise. Like, one part of you was like, I didn't think that I could do that, and the other part is like, whoa, it happened. Right? I just really feel that you totally manifested this new beginning, and you didn't even have to really do anything. So this is the energy of your most recent past that is moving out of your life at this time. This also has an element of losing interest in what you do for a living, and that you've got to find a new type of interest or occupation. So that could be this as well. So yeah, you probably wanted a new job. Like I said, this is career. And because you're sick of what you were doing. Okay, new interests, boom. Inspiration, creation, new job, right there. It could be, like I said, this could be a new job. This could be a new project. This could be a child. Okay, it just depends on what you were trying to manifest that this creative energy encompasses. Now these two cards here for me as a reader are future cards. And here we have your own energy, and it is in the reverse. The Seven of Swords is like deception. You see how he's trying to get away with something? Yeah. See, he's like, I'm getting away with something. He's even got like a little smile on his face, like, aha. But this is in the reverse. So I'm really hoping that this isn't going to manifest for you, because sometimes in the future, or, you know, it just depends. This could be manifesting, all right? But this is the return of something lost or taken. This is a resolution of conflict instead of one that is created. This is a tricky situation. This is a conflict. This is somebody getting away with something. This is deception. This is the return of anything that was lost. This is the resolution of the conflict. This is clarity. There is no deceit. Okay? But the problem with this, though, is your next card here is the Moon. All right? Now, the Moon does talk about deception. All right? So there is this element of deception hanging over your head here in the future. But I'm just feeling like, yeah, okay, so see that? It just keeps doing that. That is being drawn to my attention. You want the light to shine. You want to know what's going on. Being deceived or not. You want the truth. Sometimes this is slander. This has an element of slander as well. Okay, so be careful of that. But this is also intuition. You know, there may be something you're not seeing. And it probably has to do with false friends. This is a Pisces energy. So this is emotional. This is water. This is air. This is mental energy. This is emotional and intuitive energy. So something's going to come to light. And if I were you, I would rather know what it was than not know. But here's the thing. Sometimes this deception isn't as bad as we think. Why is the Moon representative of deception? Well, because it only shines because the sun is shining on it. It is not its own light source. Okay, well, that is deceptive, but whatever. Right? So there could be an element of that going on here. This could be you manifesting this new beginning, this triumph, and other people might be out there talking about you. But when you find out, maybe you don't care. Maybe you knew intuitively anyway, and you're just like, yeah, you know, whatever though. You know, people get jealous. That's usually what causes people to slander someone. But because of this deception and somebody trying to get away with something, this is intellect. Sometimes people try to take your ideas, your intellectual property. So here we have an idea, perhaps, right? So just, yeah, something's going to come to light, and I don't know if it's going to be as detrimental as some might think. You may be like, oh, whatever, but just this is a heads up. I feel like this isn't so bad of a problem, but it's a heads up, okay? Now, here is your hope. This is being apathetic. This is when you have everything you want and you're bored. You're bored with life. So bored that you don't see this cup that the universe is trying to hand you. You don't see this opportunity. However, that's not you right now, Aquarius. You're in this energy. And that is feeling motivated. You feel hopeful that you can work out whatever is going on. Whatever kind of relationship or work situation is going on. I think that you feel like you can handle it. Okay? See, I think you already intuitively know that there is some crap going on behind your back. And you are, see, intuitively, because this is cups. Cups is intuition. It's your subconscious. Your subconscious knows everything. Okay? So you know intuitively that there's some bullshit going on. But you think you can handle it. And you've got the motivation to do it. Which is good. Which is exactly what I was feeling over here. Like, maybe it's not so bad. Yeah. Alrighty. So this is your current state of being or your environment. Okay? This is the Ten of Wands. So it's so interesting, but I'll talk about it in a second here. This is an ending. However, when it's in the reverse, it is truly ended. When you have, in the suits, the 10 is the last one. You start with the ace as the 1, and then you get to the 10, and that's the end of this particular battle. And then we go right back to the ace. When you get it like this, this is when you are exhausted. When you have too much. When it's in the reverse, it really is truly over. You already rid yourself of this burden. And now it's time to relax. So that makes sense. Because what do you have here? This beginning. When you are truly done with this oppression, with this these burdens, because this is biting off more than you can chew. This is taking on more than you can handle. This is oppression. Okay? This is truly being done. Dropping those wands. And now it's time for the ace. Boom. And you've got it. And you also have the 2. So you have more than this new beginning. You have the first couple steps. Now, that's good to see that you dropped that. And here we have the 9 of swords as your fear. 9 of swords. 9 of wands in the reverse in your fear section. Now, you're afraid of moving too fast. This is when you're rushing into something without thinking about it. Because there may be obstacles, adversity. This is what you're afraid of. Now, this is also a 9. This is having to fight one last battle. So, you know, to me, this is, even though it's in the reverse, this is still saying you're afraid that this isn't over. But it is. this particular struggle, this particular burden is done. However, if this is a new job, sometimes this is what the devil represents. We're chained to a new job. Okay? And it is, there may be, well, this could be just simply a Capricorn. Okay? But there is something here. And you know what's coming. There is some toxicity. And it's probably this slander, this shit talking or whatever. Okay? And that stuff is toxic. That stuff is not good. Okay? Yeah, this is fire as well. So there could be fiery tempers involved. You are an air sign. Air, oxygen feeds fire. Without the oxygen, the fire usually can't burn. I mean, there's other kinds of fires I think that can burn without oxygen. Maybe, you know, if you see it underwater or something. But most of the time, fire needs oxygen. The sun burns in space. There's no oxygen around it. So that, you know what I mean? But I think you're already aware of this. But when you find out, you might be like, damn, that man, I had no idea that what they said was just so mean, so toxic. Like I said, people can get jealous. And also, sometimes jobs, regular jobs, you know, 9 to 5s, the devil can represent that because you're bound to it. And you're like, I can't stop working because I have all these bills. And so, in a way, you're a slave. But if you like this new job, then it's just this slander, this stuff going on behind your back. Okay? Now, this is the energy, that's the underlying energy of this entire read. Something fell apart. There was a huge tower moment here. You may have had an epiphany, okay? Because see how the lightning strikes the crown chakra, the crown. See, that looks like it knocked its crown off. That's because this is the crown chakra. This is the mind. This is the thinking, the intuition. And we have that, okay? We have the swords here, the mind. And we have the intuition. And this was major. We've got the devil here in the future. The devil is the, I didn't mention, this is the potential outcome. And potential is because we all have free will, okay? But like I said, even if you find out what this is, you may not care as much. But the tower, something happened, something major. Like, you may have had to move suddenly. You may have broken up with someone suddenly. You may have, like this moment here where you dropped your burdens. This is it. This is what happened. Something was hella oppressive, and you dropped the burden. You're like, I'm done with this, and boom, everything changed. Right? Because now you're at this new beginning. Yet someone somewhere isn't happy about this because they're talking about you behind your back. But you know, if like I said, when people do that, it's usually because they're jealous, and they're jealous because they're insecure, or you know, there's many reasons for people to be jealous. They really just need to think about themselves instead of what others have, and just be grateful. But not everybody does that. We're human, right? So try to be forgiving. Don't hang on to anger or not forgive anybody. That's really just unhealthy for you. People are really just, a lot of them are children inside. There's a lot of maturing that we need to do. as a people. And it all starts with one, with you. The world will change as we change, as we get more mature, as we take responsibility for our lives. The whole world changes for everyone. If we can just do that for ourselves one by one, that is the hardest challenge, is to face oneself and truly work on yourself. Truly get that devil energy under control. And if we can all do that, the world would be a much different place. Sorry, guys. These are a bit bigger than I'm used to. But when they're new, too, they're so stiff. All right. Ganesha, what do you have to say to Aquarius? One card, please. One or two cards. Thank you. Two. Spiritual quest and sustenance. Wow. Okay, spiritual quest. See, I was mentioning that. This can be a whole new spiritual deal here. Maybe this devil is you attacking, not attacking the devil, but, like, all right, now I'm addressing the devil in me, perhaps. Who knows? But then here's sustenance. Number 7. 7 is the number the world was created on. Sustenance is what our bodies are, we build and sustain our bodies by what we ingest. Now this isn't about food, really, okay? Because this one came out earlier this week. I'm going to read that one first. Ingesting is what we accept into our minds and into our bodies. We take in energy from many different ways. That's what's the difference here, is when we have a body, we can take in information through our senses, through our ears, our eyes, our nose, our tastes. You know what I mean? And not just our sense of touch. We can feel it energetically. There's a lot of ways we ingest what is around us than just what we eat, okay? It's what we listen to. Somebody says something and we agree, we've ingested that. We've made it a part of us. See what I'm saying? All right, so enjoy the nourishment that life can give you. You are in a time of abundance where there is more than enough to support and nourish your desires. Ganesha encourages you to appreciate all the blessings, treats, gifts, friendships, and love surrounding you now. Nourishing your soul can mean finding interesting, exciting, and stimulating ways to experience life. This is a time to learn, grow, and change. It can also mean that refusing to create, experience, and grow can be detrimental to you. Only you can truly know what your soul desires. It is essential to find ways to understand and do something about your needs. This means listening to your inner dreams, hopes, and wishes. On occasion, it may mean acting in ways contrary to what others expect or hope from you. So this is like, follow your own heart. And if others expect or hope that you do something else, those are probably the ones who are talking about you. You are not living your life for others. You're living your life for, well, you can be living a good life for the whole of humanity, but you're not living according to others. You see what I mean? That's the difference between living a life to help all and living for others. Okay, spiritual quest. You are called to realize your full potential and to choose to become a force for good in the world. That's what I was thinking, taking this devil part and just getting to work. Okay, so whether or not you are aware of it, you are embarking on a great spiritual quest. Yep. Yeah. Whether this is a new job or not, this is a new spiritual quest to conquer the devil and to learn more about your intuition. Your soul is leading you to a myriad of discoveries about who you truly are and what you came here to achieve this lifetime. Wow, what you truly are, what you need. You know, these two are really going together. Just look at the colors. They're almost the same. Each of us has a unique journey that is tailored especially for us and designed for us to reach our highest potential. During this quest, you will gain significant insight into your purpose here on Earth. You may be deceiving yourself. You may have deceived yourself. Okay. For many, this journey will have been preceded by a period of upheaval, confusion, and conflict, which has birthed a desire for greater clarity and concrete answers about the meaning and purpose of your life. You dropped these burdens. Yep. The meaning and purpose of your life. Look at this 4, this 40 and the 4. This is like you got bored with your life and now you're just like done with that. You've got the motivation to not be bored with your life. Holy moly. Keep going, Al. Okay. I just get so excited. From this spiritual journey you are undertaking, you will gain wisdom, enlightenment, and an enhanced sense of your personal power. As you travel on this path, make a point to commit to the quest and not be tempted by distractions that may cause you to veer off track. Temptations, devil. Ganesha urges you to focus your energy less on having and more on simply being. Your spiritual growth can be enhanced by the regular practice of meditation and self-reflection at this time. Okay, I thought I had to turn the page, but it is only one page here. Okay, so yeah. Wow, Aquarius. You've got it. You're just like, you know what? That's it. I'm on a new spiritual quest. I'm the magician. Wow, that happened effortlessly. And now you're going to stop deceiving yourself and just go ahead and confront this devil that lives within all of us. You're going to confront the devil that lives within you. Confronting the devil energy that this came from. Wow, look at this is the happy family energy underneath it. Like, so maybe your family may have fallen apart, or what you thought was your family fell apart, and you felt really happy. There was a lot of happiness here, but everything just came crashing down. Wow, yeah, there was joy and celebration, possibly even a wedding. You may have been married. Wow, there's now, yeah, this is a new spiritual path for you, Aquarius. Wow. You know, this is your age too. We are in the age of Aquarius, and so just don't forget that as you go along. All right, so Please don't forget to like, also comment, share, subscribe, all that. Please check out my books. Now you have most of the control in this. You've only got 3 major arcana cards, so 3 out of 10. You have a lot of control in this. So I wish you so much blessings and healings and positivity on your new spiritual journey. That's what I have for you this time, Aquarius. See you next time.